Hi, everyone. I'm Ben Mankiewicz. Thanks for joining us. Tonight on TCM, we're celebrating multi-talented actress Carole Landis, a luminous blonde who, by all accounts, should have been one of Hollywood's top box office draws of the 1940s, alongside fellow bombshells Rita Hayworth and Betty Grable. Carole Landis had it all. She could sing, she could dance, and she was a good actress. And though she was popular during the 1940s, A-list superstardom eluded her. Over the decades, her name has instead become more famous for the tragic circumstances surrounding her death at just 29. She committed suicide. Tonight, we're showcasing her considerable talents with a special focus on her work with early Hollywood mogul Hal Roach. Up first, we have Carole Landis' big break. From United Artists in 1940, it's an ambitious action-adventure, 1 Million BC. By the time 1 Million BC was made, Hal Roach had long been considered one of Hollywood's silent comedy kings. Harold Lloyd, Laurel and Hardy, Our Gang, Harry Langdon, and Thelma Todd had all been under contract to Roach. During the 1930s, Roach began to experiment with glossier, bigger feature films. 1 Million BC was his biggest. The film is the story of two primitive tribes at the dawn of civilization. One is hostile, the other peaceful. They eventually learn to put aside their differences to fight for their very existence in the face of prehistoric obstacles, namely volcanic eruptions and hungry dinosaurs. Carole Landis stars as the prehistoric heroine. She'd been kicking around Hollywood for a few years, mainly doing bit parts as a hat checker chorus girl before signing on with Hal Roach. She reportedly won the role due to her athleticism and her running ability. That's not surprising, coming from a girl who tried to organize an all-girls football team as a high schooler. The principal shut it down, saying it was too unladylike. But Landis puts her athleticism to full use here in a role that required little dialogue, relies almost entirely on pantomime. From 1940, also with newcomer Victor Mature and Lon Chaney Jr., who was hot on the heels of his success in another Hal Roach production of Mice and Men, here's 1 Million BC.